So the minute he set up the table, put the food on the table, a huge line formed. They all ran and got in line. Probably at least 50 people. Oh, sorry. Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. Some of you have messaged me and said, hey, we miss Pattaya. You haven't shown us much of Pattaya lately, and that is true, and that is intentionally. You know, we do travel. We travel a lot, but even when we are here in Pattaya at home base, I've chosen to kind of stay out of central Pattaya as much as we can and do things in Jomtien, Na Jomtien, Dark Side, etc., even down in Satahip. It's just Pattaya has become not a happy place to be. Kind of depressing right now, and we'll go into that. I'll show you what I mean, and we will also do what little bit you know, we can, just a minute amount to kind of help some of the people in the situation here. So we'll take a look at all that. Let's jump into it. We'll start down at the beach and we'll end down at the beach as well. So this is what I'm talking about. Behind me here on the beach, sometimes they line up on the beach. I've been down here where they've been actually on the beach. But they line up for food right here by Story 9, right by the Hilton, for food handouts. I never thought it would get to this point. Yesterday, I believe, I mean, luckily, look, every day there are a lot of great acts of human kindness here. Too many to list. I just know one yesterday. My friends over at my Pattaya condo, they handed out food. But it's a necessary thing, and that's why I said, that's why I don't like to. I haven't been down here. I haven't been around central Pattaya. That's the reality. It's just kind of a depressing place to be every day, and it just seems like it's getting worse. Even right outside the gate of my condo, I just go right outside the gate, and I've got homeless and beggars and hungry people. Which I show you this first because I know what people will say. Oh, well, there's hungry people. Yes, there are, and they're being looked after the best that the community can kind of muster. But there's also other things going on, which is what I'm going to show you next. But I show you the human element first, because after all, that's the highest importance. But there's other things that don't make the news, that people don't talk about, and there's a lot of suffering going on elsewhere. So I'm going to take you and show you something else, and just show you a little token that I can help out, and try to pull this all together. So yeah, even just shooting that short segment down at the beach inspired me to want to help out. So we'll do that later in the episode. But in the meantime, let's look at this first. Like I said, people aren't the only ones that are hungry right now. So this is the other bit. They're not all people, unfortunately, that are hungry right now. So what I've done, apparently there's some drama going on out here. We're out in, we're right off the highway, the 7, Dark Side, Pattaya. I'll get the exact name of this area. It's a little bit off the beaten path.
It's called Ayala Park.
Okay, Ayala Park.
Ayala Park. Ayala Park.
Ayala Park.
Ayala Park.
Okay. So, agree with it or not, elephant taming and breeding in captivity has been a thing here for centuries, thousands of years. Goes way back to almost the beginning of time. It's in their culture. And I think these guys, normally, there's a park right over here, I'll show you, and tourists come out to see them and things like that. But with no tourists here and no money coming in, they're kind of stuck. As big as they are, they eat a lot. They eat a whole lot. They eat by the truckload. So that's what I've done. I've ordered. My friend here he's ordered 3 truckloads of food, of elephant food, and I guess that's sugar cane. Looks like sugar cane they eat, huh?
Yeah, that and pineapple leaves.
pineapple roughage or whatever.
จับได้พี่กลัว
And
ผมก็ทำขายอยู่กลัวเขาเตะ
and they bring it in by the truckload. They're bringing, oh, there's a truckload right there. So that's what they eat. It's hard to imagine, like that's one day's worth of ration for these guys. So one day, one truckload's like 800 baht. You can see that gets expensive real quick. And they can also run around back here, and I guess this is where some of the staff live. You can see it's kind of a no-frills operation, and real easy to understand how they fall on hard times. So look at that. That guy is loaded. It would be raining for this. They really don't want anybody in here, so this is kind of right on the road here. It's okay, but I guess this is where spectators would be. So yeah, this family is from Surin, and they had just started this whole operation only a month before everything got shut down, a month before we went into all the closures. So they really never had a chance to even get started before they were forced to shut down, and now they're all hungry. See, this is the kind of thing they do. And that elephant that he's with there is pregnant. So like any other pregnant mother, gotta keep the food coming in. So that's that. I mean, I'll put the exact location of this. You guys, any of you guys that live here that want to help out, for 800 baht, they'll bring a truckload here and that'll feed them. So just something else to do to help out. It's kind of a sad deal when they don't have food to eat. That's a lot of work, cutting all that stuff, cutting the stuff, loading it in the truck, probably from way back in the bush somewhere, and then trucking it up here, unloading it. That's why it costs money. Sawadee krap. So yeah, while I pay these guys for the truckloads, I'll put up a couple signs here, and they've got different phone numbers, because it's actually, I believe, 3 different families out here that run the 6 elephants. But anyway, there's the phone numbers. You can pause the screen if you want to support there or help them out during these hard times. เสียสตางค์อาหารเนี่ยเสียสตางค์อาหาร3โลอาหารครับผมครับ
Thank you. Đi chưa? Rồi. Mưa thôi.
All right, so they have a little sign here. It's in Thai, but they have the phone number, of course. So these are the contact numbers and information. Right there. That way, any of you guys that locally, if you're not here, I think they might have a Facebook or something, but if you're not here, it might be hard to support something like this. But probably plenty of people that are here that wouldn't mind helping out. These guys are a trick a minute. This fella's the main guy down here.
ทำไมมันไม่ได้ท่าเลยโอเคพอแล้วกลัวลงค่ะมันได้ท่าไม่สวยเลยอ่ะเราดิ
It's a little bit of a drizzly day here, but after being down there yesterday and showing you guys the beach road, I said, well, I should do something. There's just so many people sitting down there waiting for food. Soy Bacau Market. V has arranged for some provisions. Okay, good. Good. 50 kilos of rice. That's a 50 kilo, so around 100-pound bag of rice right there. 50 kilos. And a bunch of cans of fish right over here. And noodles, instant noodles. Just things that kind of non-perishable items to bag up, and then we'll give them out. We'll give them down there to the I guess it's the police, across from the police station. The representatives they have manning the beach road food handout. So we'll take the food and they'll package it up. The girls will package it up. But we're just buying it here first at the Pattaya market.
อันนี้จะตั้ง
Okay, เท่าไหร่ครับ
เท่าไหร่คะ2,552
Okay, 2,500ครับ All right, so this guy, he is going to transport it for us because it's far too much weight for me to carry back on the bike or the girls. Especially the 100-pound bag of rice, the 50-kilo bag of rice. Can't carry that. So he's got, I think he's got a samlor. He just went running out that way, probably to get his vehicle. Oh, he's got it. He's got that big bag of rice. He manhandled it. Gang. Oi, 50 โล Oi. Okay, cop. We got home just in time. It was a little drizzly out there at the market, but now it's a full-blown rain. Rained all last night too. Rained a lot the last couple nights. Anyway, I'll show you what's going on. Got all the food back home, the great big giant bag of rice and all the other stuff. And the girls are packaging that all up. I'll give you a closer look at it. But I did the math on it, so it's like a little over 2,500 baht. Came out to roughly, exchange rate's up, it's like 32 and a half now. So anyway, came out to roughly right at about exactly 75 US dollars. So we'll get 50 bags, 50 meals, or 50 bags of food, I should say. Each one will get a kilo of rice, so about 2 pounds of rice. And rice here is, I'll say it's cheap, but it's not that cheap. It might be the same what you pay. We got a very good price, 32 baht per kilo of rice, buying that great big giant bag, 50 kilo bag. Usually if you just go in and buy a kilo, 2 kilo, 5 kilo, it's about 40 baht per kilo. A 5 kilo bag could routinely be 200 baht. Buying 1 kilo at a time, routinely 42, 44 baht, depending on the quality of rice. We got a good quality of rice and only paid 32 baht per kilo. So that's actually a very good deal because we bought in quantity, see. So each person will get a kilo of rice. That's a little over 2 pounds. They'll get a can of fish. Now the can of fish, I guess it's mackerel. It's in some kind of sauce. It's a locally produced thing. They really like that. It's I guess something tantamount to sardines or something like that. But it's fish, it's some protein, it's something they like. And then an instant noodles. So that's like the ration or the provision. Each bag will contain that. We'll take all the 50 bags down to the beach and let the staff down there that's managing all that just distribute them to the needy. So we'll do that Monday. But that's what's going on here. It's a small token, a small gesture, but I think if a lot of people did something small like that, a lot of small things add up, and I guess that's the point of this. Just a couple things per day, a couple people doing a small thing a day. Wow, really makes a difference. Really makes a big difference in a lot of people's lives here at the moment. It's not that they want it, it's that they need it. So the minute he set up the table, put the food on the table, a huge line formed. They all ran and got in line. Probably at least 50 people. Sorry. So they're just kind of hanging around waiting for somebody to show up. In this instance, it was me and V, and they'll all grab some food and have some. So when I got down here, there wasn't a soul standing in line. They're just all kind of like in the shade, chilling out somewhere. But when people show up, they run and get in line, and then they dispense the food. So anyway, that's that. V did a good job. V put this whole thing together. So props to her. And then she's going to school after this. She's been in school. So I guess the even sadder part is it's way more than 50 people in line. In just, I'm serious, under 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. Maybe 3 or 4 minutes. And I think it's more like 100 people in line. All right, so they started the line. I don't think this will take more than a minute. 1 to 2 minutes, it'll all be gone. Maybe less than a minute. Maybe 30 seconds. Wow. So I guess I'm an optimistic person by nature. I know there's some people, the opposite of that are pessimistic, that said, oh, I saw this coming from a mile away and I knew this was going to be this bad a year ago. But like I said, I kind of tend to look at the brighter sides of things, but I never would have guessed it got to this level last year. Last year, this time we were just coming out. Everything was just reopening last July. It really looked like we had turned the corner and we're on the road to recovery. To fast forward 1 year is just profound. When I moved back here in December, I said, this next year, meaning starting 2021, I said, this next year will tell all. It'll either get a lot better and people will start coming back, that'll be interesting, or it'll get worse. And maybe not so interesting, maybe that's the wrong word, but at least seeing what it is firsthand, I think I get a little bit more of an appreciation for it and can empathize with the people more. But like I said, I never would have dreamed it got this bad.
So there you go. Big thanks out to the Pattaya law enforcement team. They keep records of all this. You fill out a form when you donate. They really know what they're doing, and thankfully they have provided a conduit to donate. So on a brighter note, we got a new bedroom fan this week. The two geniuses there, they went over to Big C and carried it home. So there's got to be some kind of happiness in this video, I guess. That's the silver lining. We got a new fan. But at any rate, that's what's going on in Central Pattaya. Why I haven't been in the Central Pattaya area much, other than the Taco Bell episode, because that was something special to open. But the other areas like Jom Tien, Na Jom Tien, Dark Side, especially the Dark Side, they are a lot better off. It doesn't seem as dreary over there, and it is just a happier place, even though they are still hurting over there in different places. They're better. But this is something else. Look at this. They put this on the right-hand side, so you pull in here. You've got to dig your wallet out. You got to scan your card, and then the arm opens. You can go in. But shouldn't that be on the left side? Then I got to cut over here to the left. I don't know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.